Since then, we've grown so much, and here we are now, seniors experiencing all of the last together. Last first day of school, last homecoming, last prom, and more. And as we lived through each of these lasts, they made us treasure these moments even more. Together, we've made so many cool memories that will last a lifetime, from cheering in the student section on Friday nights, grabbing food after games, to nervously getting ready for a performance. All of these moments teachers preparing us for the years ahead. We have all been braver than we could give ourselves credit for, going through the ups and downs that life has thrown us, from navigating the aftermath of COVID-19 that so drastically changed our lives, to personal struggles each of us had to face behind closed doors. Now that we take a look back, look at us now. We're right here, right now, stronger than ever with the reward at our fingertips. When I look out to you all, I see more than just graduates. I see a future for every one of us, ready to make a change, maybe not to the world, but just to ourselves. Looking ahead on it, I'm nervous to start a new chapter in my life where I'll become a freshman once again and face what life has in store for me. But the future isn't something we enter, it's something we create. Congratulations once again, class of 2025. You're off to great places.
Good afternoon. I think the volume is better now, hopefully. So good afternoon and welcome to the Brookings High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. My name is Justin Stanley and I have the honor of serving as the principal of Brookings High School. I'd like to begin by introducing some distinguished guests that we have seated on the stage today. First is our Board of Education members. We have Dr. Deb Bates, Ms. Terry Johnson, and Mr. Wes Cheddar. Next, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Summer Schultz. And finally, representing the Brookings High School faculty is English educator Ricky Gansey. And at this time, I'd like to thank the BHS secretarial team for helping organize this event and keeping me organized, to be honest. And the BHS counseling team for their work with all the seniors. And lastly, Mr. Newben, who is live streaming this event. And I would like to thank all the students for your hard work over the last 4 years. I'd like to recognize the 4 members of the junior class who are serving as our junior marshals today. Waylon Lowe, Quinton Zhu, Joseph Mikna, and Lucas Tucker. Thank you for everybody. And I'll keep this short, but I'll give a little bit of piece of advice to the seniors if I can. So as we stand here on the edge of our graduation ceremony, you might be thinking about what's next. And there's one thing that I hope that you carry with you is do not be afraid to fail. You've probably been told to play it safe, to have a backup plan. But the truth is, greatness doesn't come from playing things small. It comes from taking risks from time to time, because every successful person you ever heard of, every inventor, athlete, artist, entrepreneur, what have you, they didn't succeed because they avoided failure. They succeeded because they were willing to fail over and over again at times. If you're going to fall, make sure you fall forward. That way at least you're moving towards something. Reggie Jackson, he struck out more than anyone else in Major League Baseball history, but remember the home runs. Thomas Edison, he failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, but he needed just that one time. So whatever your path is, go after it with everything that you have. Use your talents, take risks, and when you fall, which you most certainly will, fall forward. So thank you all for being here, and our band will now perform. Our orchestra.
If no one can know of your accomplishments, would you regret spending all your time on them? They tell us to reach for the stars. We live in a world where people think their success depends on everyone else failing. When you leave here today, is that the life you want to live? Is success simply watching everyone but yourself fail? Do not lose yourself to this mindset. According to GPT, there are 200 billion trillion stars. Looks like there are plenty of stars to go around. Don't succeed for bragging rights. Don't succeed for money. Succeed for yourself and for the young girls and boys that look up to you. Understand that going to a top 20 school does not make you better than anyone else. Remember who you are now, and do not let your ego guide you. Know that it is okay if you did not get into the college of your dreams, or even worse, you got in and realized that going into $200,000 worth of debt isn't worth it. You're not alone, that happened to me too. Your outcome and results are not handed to you or determined based on where you go after today. It is the amount of work you put into where you go. In each and every one of you, there is a young version of yourself in your shadow. Let him or her serve as a reminder of where you come from. Now remember, you are going to fail. You will fail that test. You will make bad friends, you will miss that job offer, and after many, many failures, you will finally start to succeed. You will ace your next test. You will drop your bad friends and find ones worth keeping. You'll be given the opportunity of a lifetime and start your dream career. Never be disappointed in the results you gave 100% effort to. In today's world, the lesson of failure holds a much greater value than instant success. The only thing you learn from instant success is how easy it is for your ego to inflate. Do not look at your failures as an excuse to give up, or a reason to convince yourself you are not good enough for the life you chose. Look at your failures as a step to success. Fail, because then you can learn. Success is right around the corner. Dear Mom, I may not be perfect. I may not be valedictorian. St. Louis may feel like 10 hours too far away. However, distance only feels far if you choose to forget where you come from. And I can never forget the town I grew up in for 18 years. Plus, I will be needing way too much advice from you to let you forget about me for more than a few minutes. So as I'm off building my education, live your life to its fullest. Or as Johnny Cage from The Outsiders would say, stay gold. Stay gold for 5 more years, because the first thing on my to-do list when I come back with another diploma and a nice paycheck is to plan a trip to New Zealand. To the class of 2025, we are in charge of writing our own stories. So make sure when you look at what you have written 60, 70 years from now, it is a story worth reading. There's nothing worse than to live a life full of regrets. So reach for the stars, but don't spend your whole life staring at them. You will miss everything that happens right in front of you. Your life does not start 12 years from now when you finish your PhD, become a doctor, or even 7 years from now if you decide to get married and start a family. Your life starts now. Go see your friends often, travel, and most importantly, put your phone down. Memories have a greater value when you live in the moment, trust me. Again, live your life for yourself, not others. Because if no one can know your accomplishments, would you regret spending all your time on them? You do not have nearly enough time to waste your life by living it to please others. Some of you will walk out of here today with a year-by-year plan of your entire life. Many of you don't know what you're doing next week. Neither path is better than the other. But you have one life. Choose wisely. There is so much waiting for you out there. Stay gold, class of 2025. Congratulations.
right, Dr. Schultz and members of the Board of Education, I wish to certify that the students of the class of 2025 have met the requirements set forth by the Board of Education and the South Dakota Department of Education. Dr. Schultz, I recommend that these students be granted their diplomas. At this time, I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Summer Schultz.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and of course, most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. As your superintendent, I do not take it lightly that I get to offer you one more piece of advice. In preparing for today, I considered the usual inspirational names, Michael Jordan, Vince Lombardi, maybe a famous philosopher or poet. None of those really connected in the way I wanted them to. So instead, I'm going to tell you about a baseball team. Let me take you back. There were the arms. Greg Maddox, the professor who painted concerns with surgical precision. Tom Glavine, the cool-headed lefty who mastered deception. John Smoltz, the fiery competitor who could dominate as a closer or a starter, just depended on what the team needed. And of course, the Joneses, Chipper and Andrew. Same name, different styles, both unforgettable. This team was loaded with talent, chemistry, and experience. They finished the regular season with 106 wins, one of the best in Major League Baseball that year. They dominated the National League East and looked destined for a World Championship Series run. Everything about them screamed champions. All right, graduates, do any of you know who I'm talking about? I was afraid of that. So, in the words of Morgan Wallen, he sums it up like this. I remember sitting in that house, living room couch, thinking no way them boys wouldn't win. Between them three big pitchers, Andrew and Chipper, it's gonna be hard to keep up with the Joneses. But as fate would have it, that Atlanta Magic got put out by them dang Padres. Of course, the 98 Braves. There it is. Despite the talent, the belief, despite the expectations, they didn't win it all. They didn't win anything that year. No championship, no final victory lap. Unlike the people Mr. Stanley talked about, they never did win. But here's the thing. We're still talking about them, and people are writing songs about them. We're not talking about the Padres, and they did win the World Series that year. Why are we talking about the 98 Braves? Because they played with heart, with pride. They gave fans something to believe in. They didn't define their season by one loss, but by how they carried themselves over 162 games. The story wasn't about the ending, it was about the effort and the way they made people feel. That brings me to something from Simon Sinek called the infinite game. When I first came to Brookings, Justin Fell, the athletic director of SDSU, invited me to his office for a meeting, and he has a bookshelf of his personal book collection, and he keeps a stack of the book, The Infinite Game, in his office, because he believes in the message it sends. And as we know, he's done a pretty good job at SDSU. I hadn't read that book before, but after I did, I realized why it stuck with him. It now sticks with me, and I hope it will stick with you. Sinek explains there are two ways to live your life. One is the finite game, defined by winners, losers, scores, maybe in your life, your career, your salary, the car you drive. The other, the infinite game, is about legacy, purpose, and growth. It's not about winning, it's about lasting. It's about showing up again starting over when you need to get better, to lift others, and to build something greater than yourself. In a short time of knowing you, I have seen these characteristics in you. The 98 Braves played the infinite game. In class of 2025, I believe you have too. Collectively, you've earned many achievements, awards, and recognitions, but you didn't just chase grades or awards. You built friendships, you adapted, you showed resilience in times of uncertainty. I saw you supporting each other. Even if your high school story wasn't perfect, it was powerful. Like the 98 Braves, you kept showing up, and that matters. As you walk off this field and into your next chapter, don't forget this lesson. Life won't always give you a win. Sometimes you'll do everything right and still face setbacks. But the people who make a lasting difference, the ones we remember, the ones we care about, are the ones who keep playing anyway. Who play with purpose, who lead with heart. Most importantly, they lead people in places better than when they found them. So no, I'm not quoting Vince Lombardi tonight. I'm quoting a baseball team that didn't finish first. And an author who reminds us that the point isn't just to win, but to keep playing the right way. Class of 2025, go out and play the infinite game. Lace up your shoes, be ready to fight. Be like the 98 Braves. Believe in yourself, believe in your people, show up, stay steady, play with pride. And on those days when you can't get a win, you might not even be able to get a strike, I want you to take a hard look at who's here in your corner today. If you need a little bit of advice, a little bit of coaching, that's your first call. They'll get you back on track, I promise you. Finally, regardless of your race, gender, or socioeconomic status, you deserve to live the life you want to lead, but you're gonna have to work for it. And if today carries a bit of a sting, remember this. The only reason saying goodbye is hard is because you were lucky enough to have something worth missing. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you for allowing me to share your day with you.
Thank you, Dr. Schultz. At this time, I would like to state the National Association of Secondary School Principals asks school officials across the United States to make an effort to bring appropriate demeanor to graduation ceremonies. Every graduate has earned the right to have their name read clearly and heard clearly. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. I now invite members of the class of 2025 to come forward.
Yuki Zhu, Honor Scholar. Ariel Jolie Farrell, Honor Scholar. Xavier Bennett St. Pierre, Honor Scholar. Omega LaJoy Odland. Yar Ajak Akan. Adrian Matthew Anderson, Honor Scholar. Tyson Douglas Antonin. Sonia Louise Austin. Aiden Quinn Ostrom. Gavin Bachman. Chloe Grace Barber. Cohen Beinhorn. Hayden James Beller. Madeline Grace Birkenhoff, Honor Scholar. Charles Christopher Bisgard, Honor Scholar. Adley Grace Fortnum. Katie Ray Fortnum. Eva Christine Brandt. Nathan Kenneth Brecker. Tegan May Brennan. Ella Joy Brenzel. Sophia Berzino. Logan Chen Brockberg. Anika Elizabeth Brozel, Honor Scholar. Gabrielle Ann Bryant. Asher Ignatius Buholz. Hallie Marie Bunkers, Honor Scholar. Nash William Burdick. Tess Taylor Burns. Kimber K. Buys. Tiana Lynn Kaya. Isabella Rose Callahan. Carly Jean Cameron. Amelia Danae Casper. Delaney Caulfield. Cadence Abigail Cedar, Honor Scholar. Lillian Kathleen Christian. Kenna Marie Clifford. Anya Claire Kleitz. Macaulay Israel Coble, Honor Scholar. Will Conrad. Juliana Noel Converse. Kerrigan Nicole Kovrig. Ellie Rose Kovrig. Emma Cresswell. Jackson James Cunningham. Keisha Lynn Cushing. James Andrew Dahl. Cooper Henry Deckridge. Trinity DeBlanc. Juliana Marie Del Valle Rivera. Tempest Jade DeWright. Alexander Cooper Dearson, Honors Scholar. Aster Doss. Logan Paul Doty. Darian Kenneth Dubrow. Nastasa Cora Marie Dutton. Declan Ethan Edmondson. Sergey Alexievich Egorov. Josie Madison Entwistle. Aurelia Jo Fallis. Ella Renee Fike. Joey Elizabeth Fiechner, Honors Scholar. Ethan Alexander Freeman. Tacey Diane Freeman. Tane Colin Frederick. Ava Galswick. Magdalene Faith Gary. Ashley Ann Geppert. Alexia Elise Giesinger, Honors Scholar. Estrella Talitha Gomes. Omar Sanchez Gonzalez. Heidi R. Green, Honors Scholar. Jameson John Gunvaldson, Jr. Emily Jordan Hagedorn. Andrew Joseph Hahn, Honors Scholar. Chloe Evangeline Heerman, Honors Scholar. Hayden Hesh. Jackson Marcus Helland. Grace Lynn Henderson. Ava Jane Hilmo, Honors Scholar. Cole Robert Hockett. Paige Gracie Holt. Luke Honkamp. Ryan Andrew Hook. Tessa Grace Horn, Honors Scholar. Michelle Kim Hugh, Honors Scholar. Ava Danielle Humphrey, Honor Scholar. Egan Richard Jensen. Jackson Chris Jefferson. Kate Elizabeth Jewett. Eleanor Grace Johnson. Danny Jones. Kess Vivian Lane Young. Jonathan Paul Kaler, Honor Scholar. Michaelin Ava Kelly, Honor Scholar. Luca Kenneth Kennedy. Madeline May Kern. Elena Kint. Miriam Angelica Koch, Honor Scholar. Carson Noah Cry, Honor Scholar. Gus Matthew Kunze. Quinn Marguerite Kurtenbach. Peyton Harold Lobbs. Aiden Luke Lansing, Honors Scholar. Riley Joseph Lindstad. Ryan Michael Lockram. Therese Bondamba Lolege. Marilyn Lopez. Braden Hugh Love. Tatum Lowe. Madit. Gavin Malsum. Amanda Martin, Honor Scholar. Connor Lewis May, Honor Scholar. Margaret Mary McCauley. Morgan Alexis McCoy. Adrienne Janae Melhoff. Noah David Merritt. Christina Marie Messerly. Sylvie Ann Molstad, Honor Scholar. Braden Moore. Madison Ann Murray, Honor Scholar. Kennedy Renee Nemitz, Honor Scholar. Riley Mervyn Ness. Mesa Newharth. Tony Wing. Niall Ane Niall. Josie Nold, Honor Scholar. Lexi Norgard. Morgan Norgard. Shane Newpin, Honor Scholar. Hannah Joy Okerman, Honor Scholar. Milicia Manya Wambo. Aiden Charles Owens. Riley David Owens. Sterling Allen Palmer. Edwin Palomar. Braylon David Peters. Caleb Alexander Peterson. Winston John Plummer. Kim Gerard Cole. Jersey Devita Ann Poole. Dietrich Anton Priggy. Eduardo Ramirez Villegas. Caden Thomas Rashi. Lauren Renee Rasmussen. Riley Wilhelm Rasmussen. Olivia Lynn Retzer. Casey Lynn Rohde, Honor Scholar. Jonah Reeds. Luke Roiger, Honor Scholar. Jacob Saunders. Austin Michael Sage. Braden John Schreiber. Emily Maureen Schulte, Honor Scholar. Finn Ellen Schulte. Molly Marie Schultz. Riley Elizabeth Schweiner. Megan Jo Seeley. Lada Senchanga, Honor Scholar. Caden Charles Shatswell. Tate Anthony Silva. Mia Star Sinnott. Logan Andrea Schmidt, Honor Scholar. Jean-Claude St. Pierre, Honor Scholar. Mackenzie Steinhauer, Honor Scholar. Johanna Lynn Steinlet, Honor Scholar. Delana Carey Stevens. Gabriel Michael Stern, Honor Scholar. Hayden Bernard Stoll. Alexander Joseph Storehouse, Honor Scholar. Madison K. Swenson. Abigail Kimberly Telgren. Lexi Thompson. Riley Ann Thompson. Jordan K. Tibbs. Ernest William Ting, Honor Scholar. Nathan Aaron Tonjum, Honor Scholar. Mesa Joe Torbrud. Landon Wayne Tucker. Daniel Jordan Ulrich Jr. Dominic Ray Van Hofleben. Caitlin Nicole Vernarski. Ashton Tyler Boss. Ryan Matthew Waldner. Lydia Ann Walker. Jacob Walsh. Annika Joy Webster, Honor Scholar. Landon Dominic Wingate, Honor Scholar. Adrian Amelia Eisbren. Alexis Maddie Easker. Noah Younginger, Honor Scholar. Ramsey Hera Zeller.
Alright, good afternoon, and thank you to all of you for taking the time out of your day to come celebrate this event with us. I'll keep this brief so you guys can get out of here, and if you're like me, it's a little cold. So, first of all, I would like to say congratulations to all of my peers joining me today. High school has been a turbulent ride for all of us, with 4 different schedules, 3 different principals, and who knows how many boilers over the last 4 years. Fate hasn't made our path to the future an easy one, and yet we've all pushed through, so congratulations. We have done some amazing things over the past few years, from traveling South Dakota and excelling in extracurriculars with numerous ESD and state titles, to making a difference locally, improving the community in Brookings, and changing the culture to give the underclassmen a sense of Bobcat pride. What we've accomplished is no small task, so we should be proud of what we've done and carry these high points of our high school careers with us. We've all grown so much from the first time we stepped into Brookings High School. Because of this, I would like to take a moment to recognize all of the teachers, coaches, administrators, and parents who have been with us along the way, raising the standard for us to be incredible students, athletes, and human beings. You have been our guiding lights and the catalysts for our success. And although it is time we part ways, we could not have gotten through this without you. So from the bottoms of our hearts, thank you for all of the lessons and effort you have given us, as they will carry over into our future endeavors. Before I leave this podium, I would like to be optimistic about what our class can do now that high school is behind us. When I think of what our class can do in the world, I think of one of my favorite basketball players, Anthony Edwards, and his team, the Minnesota Timberwolves, beating the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA playoffs a few weeks ago. Despite all the analysts assuming the Lakers would be successful, Anthony Edwards always believed that his team would be successful, and after winning the series in just 5 games, he celebrated with the slogan that some analysts use to write out the Timberwolves. Although none of us are going to the NBA, as far as I know, I hold a similar belief in our class. Recently, older generations have been criticizing Gen Z, claiming that we're lazy and give up when the going gets tough. And I've seen with my own eyes that this is not the case. Throughout the last 4 years, I've seen us overcome every obstacle we faced with tenacity and perseverance, and I know that all of you have the potential to make a positive impact in the communities you're joining. Whether you're going to a 4-year college, a 2-year college, straight into the workforce, or any other scenario, I have the utmost confidence that all of you can make an immediate difference. So I'd like to close my speech with a similar slogan to Anne's. Class of 2025, SDSU is only a 4-minute drive. Good luck with the rest of your lives. Brookings at 5.
Thank you. Well, we've done it. Will the graduates please rise? You may now move your tassels from right to left. Crowd, I now officially present to you the class of 2025 at Brookings High School. Thank you. Thank you all for coming.